I thought this might be a funny read for anyone who understands or is also in the military. Ever since I was about 5 years old, I wanted to join the Navy or Army. I went to Navy cadets for 6 years. This story breaks into 2 parts and will make more sense later. First, right after I turned 16, I began job hunting. I didn't believe that you could join the Army at 16. I assumed you needed to be an adult, and I saw an ad on Indeed.com featuring artillery reservist, and so I jokingly sent them a resume. Fast forward about 3 months. So at school, I had just got accepted into this really cool eco-co-op program I'd have to pay $500 for. Fast forward 1 more month. I received an email from the artillery recruiter. I went to my first appointment and picked up some paperwork. He told me there about the co-op. It was paid, so the choice wasn't hard. Either make $109 per day and prepare for what I wanted to be my future career, or pay $500 to do the cool co-op. I told the recruiter I wanted to do the co-op and emailed the eco people and told them I was no longer interested. Soon later, I passed my medical, fitness, and aptitudes test. My interview was fine, and I received my kit. It was then just 2 weeks before the second semester my grandma started questioning things before even I. When it was time to begin the in-class option if the co-op, you go to your school for the first 2 weeks of any co-op. At least in Ontario, my school asked me why I was there because I was no longer a student. They transferred me over to the eco program. After fixing that mess, I had a personal teacher because apparently I was the only student in my high school of about 2,000 students in that specific co-op. I did my BMQ, and there they told me I was a part of the real Army. I got sucked into footsie and lived on a base for 3 months. Now the Army consumes my life for various weekends and probably the next few summers. Although, I'm glad I did this early on because I also learned before I went to college or uni that I don't want this as a long-time career.